Hi guys, it's Shami from Crafts Names and Things. So today I'm going to show you how to make these adorable little mixed media houses. They're great to include in Happy Meal. I'm bringing it nice and close so you can see. Sorry, it's a little shaky. I have a different setup for my camera, so we'll see how this works, but it might be a little too shaky. My table isn't like, it doesn't just stay, it kind of is on wheels, so that makes it a little difficult. But I made these adorable little houses. I found this blog and she makes these beautiful mixed media houses. So I'll put a link to the blog below, but they're just really adorable. And the best part is that you use like your drop paper and just scraps that you have hanging around. Well, I don't have a lot of scraps because I've been using all my drop paper. So I'm going to show you how to make your own kind of altered looking drop paper kind of, and then I'm also going to show you how to make these houses. So let's get started. And they're just adorable. They're just really fun. And if you wanted to, you could, decoupage these down to an art journal page or send them in a Happy Mail. I think it'd be a great gift, and just have fun making them. They're so much fun to make. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them, but they're a lot of fun to make. So all you're going to get is a piece of cardstock. This one is really bent. Let me bring it out a little bit. Okay, but it will do the trick. And what I have here is my homemade sprays that I made. I'll put a link below to the video. Super simple to make. So all you're going to do is just gather 3 colors. So I'm going to make like a pinky color one. Like pink, orange, and yellow is what I'm going to use. But I did make another one that was this color with a pretty purple and blues and greens. So just kind of, and Wilton, because I use their icing dyes to make my sprays. The colors are bright and amazing, and they actually have a recipe, like kind of like where they show you how to make custom colors with the 8-pack that you get of gel of these gel icing kits that they sell. So actually I have 2 pieces of paper. We just need 1. And I set on my cardstock so it has a big fold in it. Not very cute, but that's okay. So you're just going to take it, and I just shake these up really well. But the color is amazing. It comes out like that. It's permanent. It does not move. And then I'm just going to add some pink. So I'll give this a nice shake. And I'm just going to kind of drench it with color. Okay. And then we can add our yellow on top. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to dry this up really good. Dab it a little bit just to help it dry up a little bit better. Okay, just like that. Okay. Alright. So then I have some paints here. So Americana paints and metallic paints. And then I have a palette knife. You can use a credit card, kind of whatever you want. I cannot find my credit cards. I don't know where it went, so that's the reason why I will not be using that. Okay, and then we're just going to take our paints. I'm going to make a pile right up here. We can see of the pink. That's what I'm going to work with first. This is pretty much dry, and I'm just going to try to get on that edge here. I'm just going to make lines on my page, just to create interest. You kind of want it to look like drop paper. So for it to have, interesting markings that you make when you're making your drop paper, that kind of thing. And just add a couple of colors, okay? Just like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, so then after that, you can dry that off really quick. And what you have is just a beautiful piece of just drop paper, okay? So, these are some that I did before. So it's like this one, and then there's this one, and this one I used bubble wrap on. So you can just add interesting markings, and you just want them to be kind of unique because you're going to cut them down. And I did do these on cardstock because I wanted my houses to kind of for them to be pretty thick. You know, you could absolutely use the thin drop paper, and that'd be great too. And this is a great way to use your jelly prints, and we are going to use some of our jelly prints. So I'm going to quit talking, and we're going to start crafting. Okay, so what you're going to do is you just cut off a piece of your paper, okay? And no measuring. This is not something that you measure with. Just kind of be casual and enjoy the process, okay? So, okay? And I have a glue stick here, and then I have a bunch of markers. That's basically all you need. Okay, and then let's take a piece of this beautiful sheet that we just made, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I just want to create a top for my house, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball what I think it is. Okay, like that. Okay, and you know, I want it to be off center. I want them to be a little funny looking. Let me bring it in just a tad bit. And I'm sorry for the shake, but I can't do anything about that right now with this setup that I'm in. Okay, just going to take it here. And that glue stick's almost out, but there's still some in there that I want to use, okay? Then we're just going to smooth it down. You guys know I don't mind getting my hands dirty at all. And then I just have some jelly prints here. And you guys have seen videos of me making these. I'm just going to cut out just windows and a door, okay? So we can cut out, and I'm not worried like if they coordinate or anything like that. I just kind of want just like that. And then we're going to cut out a door from this paper, just very thin, a cute little door. And these are fun. I wrote like love, joy, hope, that kind of thing on my doors, or on the houses, just because I want these to be encouraging. And I probably will put these in Happy Mail. I always like including just a little piece of my artwork, and they could, you know, decoupage this onto a page or kind of do whatever they want with it, and it's a piece of me, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're just going to take a pin. These are pins that I got from the dollar store, but I just want a regular ink pen. Alrighty. And I thought maybe these would be water soluble because in the tutorial she has like where she uses just a black pen and it's water soluble, and then like it gets all blendy and gorgeous, but none of mine are. Can you believe that? None of them from the dollar store are. Kind of crazy. And you're just going to outline. And you know, I like it to not be even, to be very natural looking, just like a line. I'm just going to outline the house and the roof. Everything. Okay, and then you're going to make a knob. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And you know what? I think that might be a little better. I had my table resting against the camera for the holder. So hopefully this will be a little bit better for you guys. And then we're just gonna make little crosses for our windows to make like windows. And then I'm gonna just outline around the windows. And I love making embellishments and that kind of thing. And this is, you could absolutely use these as beautiful embellishments. You could even just make mini ones and put them in pocket letters. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, let me bring it in just a little bit closer here. Okay, very cool. Okay, so now what we can do is I'm just going to take my water brush and I'm going to see if I can maybe get a little bit of smudge out of it. Probably will not work. I'm still going to get those sharp lines, but I don't mind that much. Okay, and if you wanted to, you could use your water-soluble pencil, and that would give you kind of smudges. Okay, and then I go in here and I'm going to write a word. Maybe I'll write hope. I don't think I have a hope yet, so I'm going to take my black pen. Kind of going to make it pretty thick. Just like that. Okay. Alright, because there's always hope. Okay, and then you're just going to doodle. Just doodle right on top of it. And I have it turned this way just because that's the way I want to do it. And I'm just going to make some dots here. And this is just a permanent marker. They come 4 in a pack at the Dollar Tree. Nothing fancy. I got my pen at the dollar store that I'm using for this tutorial, and I'm going to use a paint pen, a white paint pen. Or actually, maybe I'll use my DIY paint pens. That'd be cool, huh? Okay. And I'm just going to kind of make a decoration here. So I'm going to make one of my curly cues, a swirly or two, because I love swirlies. Okay. But this is a great way to use your doodling too. How fun is this? Okay. So, you know, that looks okay, but it definitely needs some white. So we're going to add some. So I have a jelly roll pen here. And I'm going to just go around these circles. Okay. If this breaks, hopefully so. There we go. Just to add a little bit of white around. I might have to switch to my tape pen to go. And I'm just going around that black, just to add a little bit of interest, okay? Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go in here and just color in the center and go around. Okay? And you know what? I did not trace around the door, so I'm going to go in and just trace around it with this thick pen just to highlight it a little bit. Okay. And now let's add. And we don't just have to use the white, but I like using white. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put little dots into my letters here, just to make them stand out a little bit. Just like that. And this is just a fun way to use your drop paper. I just didn't have any drop paper left. And then the paper that I did have was kind of thin. I wanted these to be thicker. So I just kind of made my own. You know, just get out your ink sprays and go to town, just like that. Okay, and then for my acrylic hues, you definitely need something. So I have this metallic permanent marker. So I think I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to kind of go over them, see if it shows up. Kind of does, but we might have to go over in white too. There we go. Alrighty. There we go, and these are just so much fun to make. There you go. Okay. So that's the way it looks so far, and I'm thinking now that I took too many of the black dots away, I think it would look good with a mix kind of both. So we have the ones that, you know, are surrounded with white, but I want some that are not. That are just plain black dots. And then maybe I'll take my gel pen and add centers in some of them. Okay, just little centers. Nothing fancy. And if you don't have paint pens, then absolutely use your DIY paint pens that I showed you to make too. And we could, let me show you here. Just going to get this started first. Get it going. Okay? We're going to go here. We're going to make just a little bit of an outline. Will take a little longer to dry, but it's very pretty. I like that addition. Just gorgeous. And you could make, you know, scalloped edges, all that kind of stuff. But look at how cute these are. I just love them. They're so adorable. And it says hope. And then this one says joy. And this is a great way to use your Jolly prints. I mean, I'm just using them to embellish as the doors. And then this one has a heart. Just beautiful. I just love this idea. And then you see that I just did some designs. You know, just my own doodles. And then this one says love. And this is the first one I did. It looks a little rough to me, but I'm falling in love with it as I speak. And I just use my water-soluble pen. It's called Wet and Sketch, just to outline the house a little bit more. So if you wanted that look, you could definitely use it. But I kind of like these sketchy kind of edges on the other ones. Okay? And then this one says love too. So these are just super fun to make. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to continue working. And if I were you, I'm just saying, I might leave a comment on this video because there might be something really cool. So that's all I'm going to say. Okay? So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I will put the link below to the blog so you can get more doodling ideas and just kind of check out her blog and see how it is. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.